What's up, YouTube? Finn here, coming from you live in the basement. Well, not live, but I'll upload this later on. Anyway, I got a plan that I developed, put together right here. Put together a 50-gallon aquarium, and right now it just looks like crap, but I'm just now starting it. I used my Emperor 400 that was hooked up to my 130, excuse me, and then I left the good bacteria cartridges in there, put a couple new ones in there, like filter wise, and then I took the sponge filter out of my 130 and I put it in here to kind of get this process going a little bit. I will start that process with adding, some food flakes and whatnot to get the tank cycled, and I may even throw in a couple guppies, like the store-bought and guppies that are used for feeders, not the fancy ones, and kind of go that route. But I'm gonna let this go for a good week before I add anything in here. But once I feel that it's cycled, I've done my water test and everything looks good, I'm going to go down to my local creek where I will put a trap in there and start trapping my own minnows, and eventually I will start a breeding process, a series of videos, just me experimenting with them and seeing if I can have a success with breeding minnows. I don't know what I'm going to get from the creek, but I do know that they carry just about every species in that creek because it connects to the main river here in the state of Michigan, which then dumps into the Great Lakes. So that's an idea I just threw together real quick, last minute. I had a 50-gallon sitting around. I go, you know what? I'm going to use this. And then I plan on getting another big tank to where I will throw a few bluegills in and try to successfully breed bluegill for you. So I'm really starting to get into the breeding type of deal for fish and just trying to figure out myself. I've read on some articles online of how to do it, how people have got them to actually breed and whatnot. And then from there, once I've learned how to breed minnows and bluegill, I will breed them here in my house, the basement of my house, and I will then transfer them to the private pond that I fish and that I have a privilege to manage. So again, guys, I have a 50-gallon here going here with some gravel that was cleaned out from my tank that was upstairs. I have an Emperor 400 that's going. That's good for 90 gallons of water, I believe. So it's just about double, which I feel that if you're going to have bluegill, minnows, bass, you're going to want something that's at least, I don't know, the more the better. I'd say go for double, but if not, then that's fine, whatever. The filter that I have, the canister filter that I have on my 130 is actually, I think, fit only for a 125. So I took these filters out of there. If it starts getting dirty, then I'm going to add another filter to it. But yes, my plan is next month, maybe May. I would say May. Plan on May is where I'm going to introduce minnows to this tank. Whatever I catch out of the creek, I'm going to introduce to this tank. And I got one more thing to show you guys, so let me take a quick break. So here we are at the 130, and I had one of my bulbs go out, but he has not been eating that great, and he's been digging a nest. He's been making a nest, so that tells me he is a male, because males, just like bluegill, will create the nest and protect it, waiting for a female. Sorry, guy, but that's not going to happen, because I don't have no females for you. I got more comments in here. If he doesn't end up eating some, I'm going to throw him out in the pond, because I know those bass will. I'm not remember what I said? Comets are not good to use for cycling your tank, so I won't use those for that. So I just thought I wanted to show you guys that real quick, that he made a bed. So kind of got me a little excited. And I did raise the temperature to this tank. I do have a heater in there, so I want to get him growing at a faster rate, because to get your bluegill largemouth to grow at a faster rate, you want your water temperature set between 72 and 75 degrees. It's good for them. Okay guys, fine. So once again, this week's video is just on me setting up my new baitfish tank, and I'm hoping for a good success, so I can pass it along to you guys, the guys who take the time out of their day to watch my video. Appreciate it. Thank you. So we can do this together, experiment, and see how it goes. I will do weekly videos once I get this thing going, started, condition of the fish. I will do a couple videos on me testing the water. I will test this water in 72 hours. So that put us at, I'll probably test it Sunday. So I'll probably do a video next week of me testing it, making sure things are going good, and go from there. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we will see you next week.